Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in singing O Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the University of Calgary Honor Song.
It is my honor to declare this convocation officially convened. Please take your seats and rest comfortably. Good morning, everyone. My name is Deborah Yedlin, and I am Chancellor of the University of Calgary. We're going to start with a quick safety briefing. In the event of a fire alarm, please remain seated while we investigate. If an evacuation is required, we will ask you to follow the instructions of the ushers and the marshals to the nearest stairwell and exit the building. Emergency exits are located on the upper track level behind me on the north wall and also at the court level. You can also exit the gymnasium on the upper level at the southwest corner. Life vests are under the seats and under your seats, and if needed, there will be oxygen masks that will drop from the ceiling. But this isn't a 737 MAX 8. Acknowledging our history and traditional lands is an important step towards reconciliation with Indigenous peoples. Today, we are gathered together on the traditional territories of the people of the Treaty 7 region in southern Alberta, which includes the Blackfoot Confederacy, comprising the Siksika, Piikani, and Kainai First Nations, as well as the Tsuut'ina First Nation and the Stoney Nakoda, including the Chiniki, Bearspaw, and Wesley First Nations. The city of Calgary is also home to Métis Nation of Alberta, Region 3. I would also like to note that the city of Calgary is situated on land adjacent to where the Bow River meets the Elbow River, and that the traditional Blackfoot name of this place is Mohkinstsis, which we now call the City of Calgary. It's a pleasure to welcome today's graduates to sit before me along with your family and friends to this morning's convocation ceremony. University President and Vice Chancellor Dr. Ed McCauley and I are pleased to welcome honorary degree recipient, the Honorable Madam Justice Sheila Martin, and Order of the University of Calgary recipient, Douglas W. Mork. And I'm also pleased to welcome Geeta Sankapanavar, Chair of the University of Calgary Board of Governors, members of our Board of Governors, members of the University of Calgary Senate, members of our senior leadership team, and members of our student leadership. A warm welcome to Terry White, President Emeritus, and Brian Norford, Chancellor Emeritus and past honorary degree recipient, and also to our past honorary degree recipient, Francis Wright, who's with us this morning. Welcome also to our distinguished graduate, Owen McGoldrick. A special welcome to professors and staff from the Cummings School of Medicine, School of Architecture, Planning and Landscape, and the faculties of Law, Nursing, Science, Veterinary Medicine, Haskayne School of Business, Schulich School of Engineering, and Graduate Studies. It's incredible to be here with all of you today for this important milestone. I know some of you might be here under duress. Your parents made you come to your convocation. Imagine. Not that they had anything to do with this. But it is incredibly important for you to be here, to mark this important milestone which represents your individual journeys. Your degrees represent the culmination of years of hard work, and it is truly a time to celebrate and acknowledge your achievements. Today, it is all about you. Graduates, you are equipped with an education that will hold its own wherever you find yourselves as you embark on your respective journeys. To those graduating in the Cummings School of Medicine, you have chosen a noble profession. Do what you can for your patients. Listen to them, advocate for them. Be compassionate, don't judge. Your careers will take you on journeys you never expected, punctuated with happiness and sadness. You've chosen medicine as a calling, not merely a job, and you enter the profession at a time of transformational change with advances in research, diagnostic, treatment protocols, and an aging demographic. The future calls for leaders like yourselves who are able to respond to this transformational time in medicine, along with the ever-widening array of ethical questions that accompany the rapid advancement in technologies and treatments. To our business students graduating from the Haskayne School of Business, you've studied the bones of business, accounting, strategy, marketing, and finance. But most importantly, like all our graduates, you have been exposed to entrepreneurial thinking through both coursework, exposure to the Hunter Hub, and extracurricular activities. You have learned about managing risks and taking risks, about taking initiative, learning from experience, and being resourceful no matter what happens. And you've learned about the importance of authentic and ethical leadership and good governance. There have been business leaders over the years who lose their compass. Don't ever lose the compass, which is what the Haskayne School of Business has given you. To those graduating from the School of Architecture, Planning and Landscape, the future of cities, their design, and how we live is changing. You will be at the forefront of designing the cities of tomorrow. Some of you might be involved with a project in the city and building in our local communities. Others will work on solving societal issues like seniors living, the housing crisis facing many Canadians, or addressing the growing challenge of isolation, which has significant health-related implications. How we live affects all of us, and you will be at the forefront of shaping a world that welcomes all its inhabitants. To our graduates in nursing, you are the unsung heroes in healthcare. You provide hope and comfort to patients wherever you tend to them. Nursing opens the world to you. There are many opportunities before you, close to home and far away. And in addition to the work you can do in the hospitals or clinics, some of you may go on to choose careers in public health, to improve the world with research, or even come up with an entrepreneurial idea to improve the healthcare system and its delivery. To our Faculty of Science graduates, your education has given you a window into a world of research, development, innovation, and application. You carry with you a mix of the holy grail of disciplines: science, engineering, technology, and math. The world needs a mix of both basic and applied research as we look to solve the grand challenges facing our planet, whether in the context of climate change, food security, or the application of technology in everyday life. We need more STEM grads, and you have a unique opportunity to inspire others to follow in your footsteps. To those who are receiving their iron rings tomorrow, our engineering graduates, engineering teaches you many things, but one of the most important is the ability to solve problems and practically apply those solutions in many different businesses and disciplines. There truly are no borders for engineers. It can take you anywhere in the world. My one word of advice to all of you as you start on your respective journeys is this: don't answer questions with equations. Not everybody responds to numbers. I look forward to hearing where life takes you in the city, across the country, and internationally. I hope our law student graduates take inspiration from Madam Justice Martin, our honorary degree recipient today. Madam Justice Martin's storied career has been characterized by her deep commitment to teaching and education and seeking justice for those who have been marginalized. In addition to being a former Dean of Law at the University of Calgary, Madam Justice Martin played a critical role in the Indian Residential Schools Agreement Settlement in 2013. In her words, and I quote, "I have dedicated much of my life to various forms and types of education, often on equality and diversity, but also spanning many diverse subject areas. Throughout, I sought to create a conversational climate where differences of opinion can be explored fully, openly, and with respect. Whatever the topic and whatever the role I played, clarity, communication, and insight have been persistent preoccupations." Madam Justice Martin worked pro bono for a number of organizations, and I urge you to do the same. Find the time to do pro bono work. You have the benefit of a strong education and the ability to change the lives of those in need of a voice. Don't be afraid to advocate for what you believe in, even if it feels like you're going against the current. Trust your instincts, they're often right. Dr. Mork, today's Order of the University of Calgary recipient, knows the importance of One Health, a world where people, animals, and the environment interact and can improve healthcare practice around the world. Some of you will go on to care for our pets, and what an important role this is. Our cats, dogs, and other pets often share an emotional bond with their owners that decreases social isolation, which affects mental health and well-being, and improves the owner's health. In fact, a recent study published in Sweden showed that individuals who had had a heart attack had a lower likelihood to have a second one if they had a dog at home. True story. Which leads to an important question. If your family doctor prescribes a dog or a cat for your health, can you claim the cost of the pet on your health insurance? And to our graduate students, I know how hard you've worked and the time and effort that is needed to pursue graduate studies. Be proud of everything you've accomplished. Your respective courses of study and accompanying research has undoubtedly opened many doors for you, many that you might not be aware of. By pursuing graduate work, you give meaning to the following adage: education is a means in itself, not a means to an end. Graduates, part of getting an education is asking questions and seeking answers and learning through that process. The whys and the hows have no limits in any discipline. To each of you graduating today, regardless of your field of study, those two simple words carry with them the tremendous potential of setting you on a path to better understand an issue or problem and where the solutions might lie. Your education is your ticket to an exciting future. How you use it is what matters. Don't feel constrained by the letters in your degree. Be open to all opportunities. You've acquired myriad of skills through your studies that can be applied in many different ways and disciplines. Trust your instincts and don't be afraid to take risks and push your boundaries. And despite what you might feel right now, there really is no rush. Sometimes finding the sweet spot of where you really want to be takes time. I'm living proof of that. And when I was young and impatient, my dad would tell me a story about a man walking to Jerusalem and reaching a fork in the road. And there's a man standing at that fork, and he says to him, "Which way do I go?" And the man says, "If you take the road on the left, it is the short road that is long, but if you take the road on the right, it is the long road that is short." To the graduates of the University of Calgary's class of 2019, enjoy the journey, don't be afraid to take the long road, and congratulations. I now invite President and Vice Chancellor Ed McCauley to come forward and address Convocation.
Thank you, Chancellor Yedlin, and good morning, everyone. I'm delighted to see all the family and friends here today in support of our graduating class. Welcome to all of you. I'd like to join our Chancellor in acknowledging a few distinguished guests, including members of our Board of Governors, Senate, and our leadership teams. President Emeritus Terry White, Chancellor Emeritus Brian Norford, our recipient of the Honorary Doctor of Laws, the Honorable Sheila Martin, our recipient of the Order of the University of Calgary, Dr. Douglas Mork, and our distinguished graduate, Owen McGoldrick, and of course, other community leaders that are joining us both on the stage and the audience today. Most importantly, I want to congratulate all of our graduates. During your time at the University of Calgary, many things have happened in the world, across the country, in our province, and our city. We've all seen a tremendous amount of change. But two things have remained constant during your time with us. First, you've learned a lot. You've challenged yourself and grown through many different experiences as a student. Secondly, and more importantly, you've given back a lot. You've supported your fellow students as dedicated mentors. You've volunteered countless hours on campus and in our community. You've conducted your own research to explore tough questions and to actually create new knowledge. And you reached out to help people in need in our city and around the world. Graduates, you have already had a major impact, and we are beyond proud to see you reach this milestone today. Congratulations to the class of 2019. Of course, when we talk about impact, we need to look at where this starts at the University of Calgary, and that is in the people, our people, who contribute to a great student experience. If I can ask all of you to please stand where you are and to remain standing. I'd like to ask the faculty and staff from the University of Calgary on stage and in the audience, could you please stand? I'd like to ask members of our Board of Governors, Senate, and Alumni Association Board of Directors. I'd like to invite our chancellors, past and present, as well as our community supporters. Everyone, please join me in thanking all of these individuals who have contributed to an amazing student experience for the University of Calgary. Thank you very much. Graduates, I'm sure that you've noticed already that you're going to be hearing a lot of advice this morning. It's a convocation tradition, we have it. But what we want to do is to inspire you for the years ahead, and we want to prepare you with all the wisdom that we can share from our own experiences. But over these next few minutes, I'm actually going to take a different approach. Rather than sharing stories from me to inspire you, I'm going to share stories about you that have inspired me and so many other people in our university family. Over the course of your time at this university, graduates, you have shown that you have a tremendous ability to create positive impact. You've shown the ability to create new knowledge and find solutions to the different difficult challenges that we face. You've shown the ability to lead with integrity, trust, and compassion. And I have three great examples to prove it. The first is Christina Bohe. Christina, could you stand and give us a wave? Christina, over there. Christina is graduating today with a Bachelor of Science honors in a double major in cellular, molecular, and microbial biology and zoology. She has enriched our community as a dedicated volunteer serving as a science ambassador in the Undergraduate Science Center, and leading great programs to support fellow students. Christina was also a mentor through the Science Mentorship Program and Technovation, where young girls from local high schools come to our university to learn about coding and developing new apps. The Faculty of Science has participated in this program since 2014, and it's incredible. Just last year, one of our junior teams placed top 3 in the world. Dedicated volunteers like Christina are behind the success of this program. She has inspired both our current students and our future students with her courage and positive leadership. Congratulations, Christina. Another example is Elisa Darling. Elisa, can you stand and wave? Hey, Elisa. Elisa graduates today with a Master of Laws, which makes her a double alumna from our university. Throughout her studies and career, Elisa has stepped up as a champion for human rights. She led an extraordinary project in her master's thesis, working in collaboration with the Emerson Cree Nation to review a law related to matrimonial property and better support victims of domestic violence. Elisa followed a research approach that took into account the nation's history, customs, language, and traditions. She received a Person's Case Scholarship in recognition of her impact, and she continues to work with the nation to redraft the law in support of improved access to justice. Elisa also teaches a course in Indigenous business law, and she contributes her expertise as a thought leader in our community. Congratulations, Elisa. My third story is of Teddy Syed, who graduates today with the university's first entrepreneurial PhD in computer science. Teddy, can you please stand and wave? Teddy. Teddy has been passionate about design for as long as he can remember, and if I were to list the full number of innovations that he's created, we would be here all day. Teddy has founded startups. He's created breakthroughs in wearable technology, and he's led an incredible project at Microsoft Research called Project Brookdale, where he worked with fashion entrepreneurs to embed tech into their designs. But Teddy has gone beyond extraordinary innovation. He's looked for opportunities where he could use his knowledge to help others, and this commitment has led to remarkable impact. To share just one example, Teddy founded a not-for-profit called Stories of Fashion, Inclusion, and Empowerment, or SOFI, which aims to increase diversity in tech fields. The idea led to a workshop that Teddy held for young Mi'kmaq girls in Nova Scotia, where they worked together to develop wearable technology for Indigenous regalia. Seeing the benefits of this workshop, Teddy looks forward to growing SOFI further and empowering more youth with training in tech development and design. Teddy now leads an entrepreneurial postdoctoral researcher at Microsoft Research. He and his team actually are just getting ready to debut a brand new wearable technology for the Keystone Address at an upcoming major international conference. Congratulations, Teddy. Graduates, I know that there are many, 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 many other examples in this gymnasium right now. These examples all reflect the same fact. You've shown the ability and willingness to use your skills to make a positive impact. And if you apply this ability to your full potential, if you continue to connect your knowledge and skills to areas where you can help others, I know you will succeed beyond your highest expectations. And there's one last point I want to make before I leave you today, and that is the understanding that you are not alone. When you cross this stage, you will join a family of UCalgary alumni that is over 185,000 strong. These alumni are here for you. We are here for you, and we know you will shine very, very brightly in the years ahead. Congratulations. Douglas W. Mork, please stand. The university draws strength from its community, its students, its faculty, its staff, and its alumni. The Order of the University of Calgary honors those within this family who have brought great honor to the university. Douglas W. Mork is a deserving recipient of the order. Douglas is a professor, scientist, teacher, veterinarian, and an advocate of animals. Born in Olds, Alberta, he obtained a Bachelor of Science from the University of Calgary, a Doctor of Veterinary Medicine from the University of Saskatchewan, and a PhD from the University of Calgary. Douglas is a very proud UCalgary alumnus. Following a postdoctoral fellowship, he joined the University of Calgary as a veterinarian and adjunct assistant professor before advancing to the roles of university veterinarian and full professor. Currently, Douglas has dual roles as both a professor of microbiology in the Faculty of Science and a professor in the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine. In his career, Doug has contributed significantly to the University of Calgary Animal Care Program, striving for best practices, animal well-being, and a campus culture of respect for animal life. And his leadership has been recognized by many. Doug has received the Harry C. Rosell Award for Outstanding Service to the Canadian Council on Animal Care, the You Make a Difference Award for Exceptional Leaders at our university, and the Veterinarian of the Year Award from the Canadian Association of Laboratory Animal Science. He was also a recipient of the Natural Sciences and Engineering Research Council very prestigious prize called Synovation Award for Innovation. In addition to leading an active research program on bacterial biofilms and publishing more than 100 peer-reviewed scientific manuscripts, Doug teaches in the veterinary program, he mentors graduate students, he serves on all University of Calgary animal welfare and ethics committees, providing leadership in our animal care program. Doug has represented the university nationally at the Canadian Council of Animal Care in a variety of roles, including on the board of directors and as chair of the Assessment and Certification Committee. His dedication as a professor and a veterinarian makes him an inspiration for our graduating students. Eminent Chancellor, I present to you Douglas W. Mork, a true citizen of the University of Calgary. I invite you to admit him as a member of the Order of the University of Calgary in recognition of his exemplary and distinguished service to the university.
It is my great pleasure to admit you to the Order of the University of Calgary. Congratulations.
I would now like to introduce Murray McGilvery, our university orator, who will deliver the citation for our honorary degree recipient. Murray?
Sheila Louise Martin, please stand. Eminent Chancellor, President Macaulay, members of the Senate and of the Board of Governors, fellow faculty, honored guests, graduating students, friends and family. Today, the University of Calgary honors one of our own, a woman who has gone on to great fame and achievement since leaving our hallowed halls. Sheila Martin was a law professor and then Dean of the Faculty of Law at the University of Calgary from 1982 to 1996. She is now a judge of the Supreme Court of Canada. Justice Martin's first foray into the law was in the joint Bachelor of Laws, Bachelor of Civil Law program at McGill University, an innovative program that introduced students to the two main legal traditions of Canada and gave her 2 degrees. She later went on to earn a Master of Laws degree from the University of Alberta and a doctorate in juridical science from the University of Toronto. She was called to the bar of Alberta in 1989. Justice Martin is both a student and a practitioner of the law. From 1996 to 2005, she practiced corporate, criminal, and constitutional law in Calgary with Code Hunter LLP. A strong theme of her legal work has been justice and compensation for long-standing injuries and wrongful convictions. A former Supreme Court judge said of her, "When you look at her life in the law, she has never missed an opportunity to do the right thing." Justice Martin was appointed to the Court of Queen's Bench for Alberta in 2005. In 2016, she was elevated to the Courts of Appeal of Alberta, the Northwest Territories, and Nunavut. Only a year later, she was appointed to the Supreme Court of Canada. Eminent Chancellor, I call upon you to invest Sheila Louise Martin, extraordinary jurist and outstanding legal mind, with the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa.
I admit you, Sheila Louise Martin, to the degree Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, and grant you all the rights and responsibilities, powers and privileges pertaining to this degree. Congratulations.
Usually, when you stand in a courtroom, it's not such a good thing. It means you're about to be sentenced. Chancellor Yedlin, President Macaulay, members of the Senate and Board of Governors, and fellow graduates of 2019, it is a singular privilege for me to be here with you today on this joyous occasion. This is a university in a city that means a great deal to me. I, too, got my first real job here. Someone took a chance on a young student that wanted to be a law professor. And I, too, learned who I was at this wonderful, innovative university. I grew up here as well with my children in a large and loving family in Calgary by spending important years of my life here in a can-do city that has grit and talent and can get things done. This is, for me, a deeply emotional and moving experience and was a little bit tearful. And that's a bit of a change for me because it's my experience that judges usually make other people cry. Here at the University of Calgary, I found a home. And so for me, it's a return home. And I hope you can leave today, fellow graduates, and say that you too have found a home here. In this place, your hard work ripened into a finely trained intelligence, which Henry Marshall Torrey once called an asset greater than any material resource. What we know is that regardless of the price of education, the cost of ignorance is always higher. And so Convocation was always, as a dean, as a faculty member, my favorite day, where I got to meet the families, where I got to see the accomplishment, the culmination of discipline and dedication, and an understanding deep within us that our dream came true. We are surrounded by people that helped us, and as they say, behind every recent graduate is a surprised parent, happy partner. And sometimes we have shocked our teachers. And so to my grade 3 teacher, Mrs. Cineas, who constantly told me that, young lady, your sarcasm will get you nowhere. Today I wear my robe and say, really? Really? I'd want to talk about the gifts that you've received from being at the University of Calgary, and then to ask you to give, to become a giver, to define your life by the act and deed of giving. The gifts you've received here are many, but I just want to focus on 3. First, you've enjoyed the great and characteristic gift of a university once described as the gift of an interval. Surrounded by the literary, artistic, and scientific achievements of humankind, your studies have offered you a respite from the immediate and pedestrian concerns of the everyday demands of real life. A university education encourages you and allows you to exist in a place apart where you take the time to learn about the world around you, about yourself, to gain wisdom and insight, and to learn good judgment, which sometimes arises from bad judgment. You were allowed to take risks. You were allowed to try again and succeed, and sometimes you tried again and just failed better. The second gift involves the exposure to the essence and ethics of a student and scholar. The essence of the university is free inquiry and an interdisciplinary search for truth in the marketplace of ideas. And you've learned, regardless of your discipline, that it is more than a body of knowledge, that it contains within it a community of individuals and an underlying deep morality, symbolized whether it's by the lawyer's robe or the Hippocratic Oath or the iron ring. You have been furnished with a framework to live a life marked by principle, integrity, and a commitment to high ideals. Third, you have been given the gift of learning how to learn. Your education has equipped you with a powerful lens from which to approach your future, any problems that you or society may have, and indeed the world. You've been taught to inquire, to discern, to canvass all sides of an issue, to listen carefully and critically, and to convey in a clear method what your arguments and conclusions may be. You understand that the purpose of research is to test a thesis and not confirm a bias. You have learned a great deal by reading authors with whom you do not agree, by speaking to those who do not share your viewpoints, and by being exposed to those whose life circumstances are vastly different than your own. Our universities, like our democratic institutions, are founded on the idea that truth exists and can be found through diligent effort. In my profession, the law, we cherish the ideals of fairness and due process in the search for the truth. Lawyers and judges are required to listen to both sides, to respond respectfully. But these values are no less present in your own disciplines as well. The scientific method involves critical, rigorous testing of hypotheses based on empirical data and not alternative facts. In principle, no received wisdom is beyond question. Or you employ a differential diagnosis where you look and listen to your patient, observe the symptoms, and eliminate the theories that simply do not fit. And as our future engineers and architects will inform us, whether dealing with constructs physical or theoretical, you can only build a sound structure upon a solid foundation. The skills that you have learned here are so vital today in an area some have characterized as post-truth, where many people prefer echo chambers or converse only with like-minded. We depend on your openness, your analytical lens, your vigorous commitment to the truth, and respectful dialogue in which you treat all people with equal dignity, consideration, and respect. And the more I see of the world, the more I've come to share Dostoevsky's view that, I quote, "It is not the brains that matter most, but that which guides them, the character, the heart, generous qualities, progressive ideas," end quote. In that spirit, let me call on you now, the holders of professional and postgraduate degrees, to deepen and develop your general qualities and your progressive ideas. Utilize your newly informed minds in a manner befitting the gifts that you have been given. Be generous and grateful. Cicero recognized that gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all other virtues. And recent research now shows that those who frequently express gratitude are happier, more satisfied, are healthier, and are even better liked by their friends and colleagues. And just as you opened yourself to the life of this university, I hope you will open yourself up to a life of giving. Your respective disciplines have given you a new voice with endless possibilities. The knowledge you have been imparted is at the core of being a contributing citizen in a vibrant democracy and helping you affect the positive social change that's necessary. As you depart this place of learning, choose to express that voice with an action word like give. Let this verb motivate you in outlook and in deed. Churchill was right when he said, "We make a living by what we get, but we build a life by what we give." So many of you are bound to give because you're involved in caring professions in which people will seek your assistance for problems they cannot solve themselves. Many, like veterinarians, will speak for those who cannot speak for themselves and are duty-bound to protect the vulnerable. Others are counted on as the faithful stewards of our bodies, of our living and working environments, our financial well-being, and even our scientific progress. And it is my sincere hope that all of you will come to know the great personal and professional satisfaction of using your skills to help others. Nothing has made me happier than doing so in my professional life. And give by helping to create equality wherever you go. It falls to each one of us to ensure we serve all of us. It is our responsibility, as educated as we are, to not simply assume that everyone is the same, to understand how one rule can have a different impact on those who are differentially situated, to take into account the historic and systemic trends of society so that we ask about how an effect will occur across a diversity of circumstances. And we must create those spaces that people can come into community with everything that they are. And give a hand, pull someone else up, pass forward the support you've received from your mentors and teachers and your fellow students by taking the opportunity to do the same for others. And we are all so lucky here because with our education, we can not only do well, but we should do good. So finally, remember that you found a home here at the University of Calgary, and keep its ethics, education, and ethics with you in all your future endeavors. Lift up your eyes, live complete lives, seek contentment, excellence, empathy, and equality. Don't pass up an opportunity to give, or to give thanks, or to be kind. No act of kindness in this world is wasted. no expression of gratitude forgotten. So today, with you, I rejoice and relax, and I wish you a proud celebration with your teachers and loved ones. But your real homework has just begun. Tomorrow, go change the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Justice Martin and Dr. Martin, for your kind and insightful words and for honoring us for being here today. You've reminded us of the importance of not being complacent in ideas, of the importance of intellectualizing arguments and staying clear of something that we increasingly call confirmation bias, that we can't be blind to injustice, and that we should never miss an opportunity to do the right thing. So thank you for being here.
Graduates, can you please stand? Eminent Chancellor and President, on behalf of the faculties of the university, I present these graduates and those named in our Convocation program who are not at the ceremony today. I ask that they be pledged and admitted to the University of Calgary degrees that they have earned.
As a graduate of this university, you join a worldwide kinship of educated persons who have earned opportunities and responsibilities of leadership and service in their chosen communities. To recognize this affinity, we invite each graduate to stand and join with the thousands who have gone before in making the University of Calgary Graduates Pledge. The pledge is not an oath, but is a solemn expression of your intention to apply your learning and your experience positively for the widest benefit. I invite all past graduates of the University of Calgary in the audience or on stage, could you please stand to support the newest University of Calgary alumni by standing and affirming a graduate's obligations and ideals. I'm delighted to introduce our distinguished graduate, Owen McGoldrick, to lead the Graduates Pledge. Owen holds a BSc in Computer Science and an MBA from the University of Calgary. He's served in a variety of leadership roles across hospitality management, information technology, and facilities management. And he's actively engaged in building a strong community, including many contributions to our university as part of the Dean's Circle and the Alumni Advisory Council for the Faculty of Science. Please join me in welcoming Owen McGoldrick.
Graduands, I will now lead you in the Graduate Pledge on the inside back cover of your program. Please follow along and also read aloud. When we finish, you will all say along with me, "This is my pledge." As a graduate of the University of Calgary, wherever my life may take me, I will use my knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my ability, for the well-being of my communities and for the advancement of learning and the public good. I will conduct myself with honesty and integrity, taking responsibility for my actions and respecting the rights, opinions, and dignity of all peoples. I will maintain my competency and keep abreast of developments in my chosen fields. I will strive to better my communities through good citizenship and active participation. I will be a loyal ambassador for my university and will seek to promote its welfare and maintain its reputation. I will honor all who have shared their knowledge with me and will, in my turn, share my knowledge and experience with those who enter my field or come under my direction. In all my dealings, I will endeavor to be known as a person of honor and repute, ever seeking to earn the peace of good conscience. This is my pledge.
By the authority of the statutes of Alberta and upon the recommendation of our faculties, I admit you to the University of Calgary degrees you have earned and grant you the rights and privileges, powers and responsibilities pertaining to those degrees. Congratulations, you are officially graduates of the University of Calgary. All that's left is for you to cross the stage, shake a few hands, and possibly be embarrassed by the cheers of your family and friends. So please be seated. That is it.
Good morning. My name is Robin Yates. I'm the Interim Dean and Vice Provost of Graduate Studies. During their time at the University of Calgary, graduate students not only acquire knowledge through learning, they distribute knowledge through teaching, they mobilize and translate knowledge through interactions with the community and interactions with the industry. And most notably, many of them actually create new knowledge through their original research. Whilst all graduate students are registered with the Faculty of Graduate Studies, their academic homes are in their Faculty of Study. As such, I'd like to join my colleagues from the Cummings School of Medicine, Haskayne School of Business, Schulich School of Engineering, School of Architecture, Planning and Landscape, and the faculties of Nursing, Science, Law, Kinesiology, and Veterinary Medicine to honor the recipients of graduate degrees here today. Eminent Chancellor, by the authority of the Council of Graduate Studies, we have the honor to present the following graduates.
For the degree Doctor of Philosophy, Kamala Adhikari Dahal. Sharmeen Begum. Stephanie Beatrice Mabel Cowart. Maide Jaridar. Eminent Chancellor, I wish to announce that the Doctor of Philosophy, Area of Study Neuroscience degree is being awarded posthumously to Sonia Elaine Finlater, and her husband Ian is with us today to accept the degree. Jessalyn Catherine Holodinsky. Leslie Sorrell. Christian Arthur Claremont. Renata Lopez Kruger. Jody Nettleton. Jacqueline Lourdes Rios. Meredith Lee Brockway. Sarah Lynn Dewell. Angela Lee Ferguson. Shaminder Singh. Oluyemi Sentutun Falegan. Salim Afra. Tiga Nicole Berry. Daniel Wei Ming Bei. Deborah Lee Bullers. Taylor Grant Cameron. Benjamin Gordon Daniels. Ali Fathalian. Leslie Erin Fort. Surya Karatiga Ganesan. Lane Fraser Scottney George. Natalie Gugala. Christopher John Healy. Rogerio Noguera Suarez. Makram Headley. Tyson James Kendon. Garima Lal. Jonathan Ryan Lee. Juan Javier Marogo Hernandez. Matthew Michael Morgan. Jeremy Stefan Morris. Ishita Nargis. Samuel Victor Joseph Robinson. Sergio Jorge Roman Reynoso. Mustafa Ahmed Hamza Sayed. Ali Mayu Hussein Sayed. Ritesh Kumar Sharma. Sarah Wayne Smith Witchick. Nadine Taubu. Yang Yang. Maria Dirkic. Casey Jacobs. Abraham Moneni. Ryland Richard Graham. Sabidi Afhami Goli. Ahsan Ali Abadian. Masa Amini Tareh. Faize Ishraq. Rauf Sadat Hashimyan Haranti. Roya Pishkar. Roxana Hussein. Jamie De Jesus Resendiz Perez. Oliver Terna Ayoremen. Mina Hassanvand Gandai. Mahdi Jamshidi. Donkey G. Bukola Koredi Olusola. Edgar Urban Rascon. Eugene Zayler. Mustafa Mahmoud Mustafa Muhammad Sakr. Muhammad Salim Taboon. Min Yang. For the degree Master of Biomedical Technology, Samir Awad. Tinbita Buli. Fiza Bilal. Reed Albert Collins. Ivan Hutsulyak. Maida Khan. Nadia Lakman. Fraser Benedict Oshowi. Jungmin Park. Anita Truong. For the degree Master of Business Administration, Christopher Miguel Aldana. Syed Sam Amir Salari. Robert Osborne Best. Daniel Ray Bremner. Parfait Komla Duvon. Laurie Elizabeth Edward. Samantha Blair Beatrice Fox. Aidan Gregory Gannon. Anil George. Bo Hu. Danielle Marguerite Jones. Janessa Rose Kemp. Yunmo Ku. Harneek Singh Khurana. Daniel Raymond Krejcich Ross. Fei Liao. David Mason. Danielle Marie Perez. Kyle Porter. Kristen Louise Scully. Adrian Razvan Serban. Shannon Snedden. Hisham Nabil Sultan. Stephanie Sweeney. Sanjay Taylor. Ramina Tankashevaya. Nenjao Yan. For the degree Master of Disability and Community Studies, Sherry Diane Gagnon. Ali Share Larose. For the degree Master of Engineering, Nabil Ahmed. Larry Page Block. Akshay Chaudhary, David Halen, Muhammad Firas Imam, Olufemi Oluson Akintunde, Eric Sihor Wang, Samuel James Litowski, Tanner Lane Lidwin, Alexander Devin Manti, Elizabeth Nicolina Matthews, Megan Elizabeth Jean McGee, Mia Miller, Julian Mulia Goikulia, Parthumar Mihul Kumar Patel, Sampath Ranganathan, Shireen Rizai, Karmveer Singh Sidhu, Gurvinder Singh, Lucas Stefan, Fawziya Rafiuddin Sheikh, Himani Shashikant Upadhyay, Gajal V. Karia, Monica Ioana Vasilkiewicz, Justin Lloyd Woods, Andy Manbok Wu, Aiden Yoshida. For the degree Master of Laws, Diego Javier Almeida, Elisa Darling, Gareth Douglas, Dayu Adeneyi Oguniemi, Evelyn Adai Anoki Owusu. For the degree Master of Nursing, Danielle Ellery Fox, Whitney Claire Gauthier, Clara Labangana, Colette Nicole Longworth, Vivian Tiamoa, Ogenekomi Dorothea Odoko, Christy Liane Charteau. For the degree Master of Pathologist Assistant, Laura Taylor Harlock, Michelle Stephanie Malik. For the degree Master of Science, Adiyinka Adibanjo Adelodun, Firdaus Ahmed, Omar Mohammad Al-Busaidi, Aziza Nasser Khalfan Al-Rawahi, Queen Raija Andre, Kathleen Danielle Ang, Nabila Bahrami, Kimberly Darlene Befus, Paloma Arojo Cavalcante, Minwi Choi, Leonardo Conde Fernandez, Anna Consoli, Kimberly Corrigan, Pratasarati Das, Monica Silvia Inachescu, Tahsin Firdaus. Tisa Lee Gallinger, Sasha Charlene Jill, Sesha Gopal Gopinathan, Jawad Ali Hashim, Laura Elizabeth Hinz, Christopher James Huey, Nicholas Alexander Kendrick, James Anthony King, Colin Martin Lavini, Richelle Shokwoon Lee Kruger, Daniel Anthony Levinson, Levi James Mason, Ibrahim Omar Masri, Claire Mikaloskas, Joshua Reed Mitchell, Christine Melody Nahas, Austin Twong Nguyen, Stephen Nietzsche, Michelle Courtney Patterson, Mamoon Rashid, Colby Elizabeth Ridgel, Samin Saborko Rohiye, Aliza Sandron, Andrew Jonathan Schnell, Manashri Shijwalkar, Stephen Mark Schiedeler, Kyle Stefan Snar, Bahar Sufi, Juan Margaret Ann Stilling, Emma Elizabeth Sipes, Aaron Trent Tenjedal, Natalie Chow, Hiva Jalalizadeh, Tyler Tuck, Jose Leonardo Villegas Mora, Yinki Wang, Janet Bauchuang Wong, Liam Francis Lena Wire, Mahesha Bandara, Kalista Yim, Scott Cameron Brunette, Luke Goody, Katerina Zdireva, Tissam Rashidi, Faranak Haidari. For the degree Master of Science in Chemical Engineering, Shenying Ai. Marta Hiromi Kamisaki. Gaurav Kumar. Abhilash Mendi Anjaneyalu. Anderson Anibal Montanez Rincon. Fernando Javier Rengifo Barbosa. For the degree Master of Science in Civil Engineering, Tang Ding Ba. Monica Clarissa Birkland. Aaron Banta Manuel. Eminent Chancellor, I wish to announce that the Master of Science in Civil Engineering, specialization Geotechnical Engineering degree is being awarded posthumously to Joshua Winfield, and his wife Nicole is with us today to accept the degree. Edmund Kamoy Shi. Olushukwu Rosaline Ejindu. For the degree Master of Science in Electrical Engineering, Paul Brian Cathod. Santosh Nath. Mehri Ojwimer. Fatime Mardani Burujeni. Ali Farshidi. For the degree Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Matthew Gordon Kindry. Zachary Alexander Cocker-Beck. Riley David Ebb, combined degree, postmaster diploma in nursing and Master of Nursing. Cassidy J. Gibb, combined degree, postmaster diploma in nursing and Master of Nursing. Sarah Hartwig, combined program, postmaster diploma in nursing. Ellen Alice Lewis, combined program, postmaster diploma in nursing, Master of Nursing. Megan Carol M. Martin, combined program, postmaster diploma in nursing, Master of Nursing. Michaela J. Robertson, combined program, Master of Nursing, postmaster diploma. Adrienne Grace Romans, combined program, postmaster diploma and Master of Nursing. Eminent Chancellor, that is the graduating class of 2019 from the Faculty of Graduate Studies. Thank you.
Chancellor Yedlin, President Macaulay, graduates, friends and family, I'm Todd Anderson. I'm the Vice Dean of the Cummings School of Medicine, and on behalf of our Dean, John Meddings, it is our absolute thrill to honor our graduates from this year's class. Graduates, you are on a journey. You're on a journey that will take you into health research, clinical care, and medicine. There is no greater honor or privilege than being allowed into the lives of patients to make their individual situation better and to make the social situation better as well. Learn from it, be humbled by it. It is a great thrill. Creating the future of health, that is the vision of the Cummings School of Medicine in an Eyes High University, and given the accomplishments of our graduates, we are in very good shape. These are a wonderful group of individuals that will help us to achieve these goals. Eminent Chancellor, on the authority of the Executive Council of the Cummings School of Medicine, we are honored to present this year's graduates.
For the degree of Bachelor of Community Rehabilitation, Carrie Lee Mary Ash. Ayat Dasuki. Avneet Kaur Dillon. Aneta Estelle Drinkwater. Hannah Catherine Eby. Kosar Elmi. Charmaine Balbin Jimenez. Sherry Angela Grund. Ellen Hogan Lester. Denise Amy Martinez Aguiar. Michelle Rolls. Andrea Nicole Sorley. Janine Madeline Sorley. Gabrielle Picaz for the Bachelor of Health Sciences in Health and Society. Eminent Chancellor, that is the graduating class of 2019 from the Cummings School of Medicine. Thank you.
Good morning, Chancellor Yedlin, President Macaulay, honored guests, faculty, staff, family and friends, and of course, graduands. My name is Penny Werthner, and it is my great honor to serve as Dean of the Faculty of Kinesiology. And to you, as our graduating students, congratulations. With this degree, you have, I hope, learned and will continue to learn of the numerous ways that physical activity and sport provide an opportunity to stay healthy, both physiologically and psychologically for a lifetime, and prevent a great deal of illness, I think. And you have helped us be a great faculty, so thank you. On behalf of all our faculty and staff in kinesiology, I congratulate each of you and wish you the best in the future research that you may be conducting and as you move into the next phase of your life. Please do stay in touch with us. Eminent Chancellor, by the authority of the Council of the Faculty of Kinesiology, Dr. William Bridle and I have the honor to present the following graduates.
For the degree Bachelor of Kinesiology, Tanya Christina Chumak. Jacob Michael Lizanowski. Alexander Sebastian Seifert. Bachelor of Science in Astrophysics, Ryan Scott Johnston. Bachelor of Kinesiology in Mind Sciences in Kinesiology, Clara Maria Cusani. Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology, Jessica Ashley Ong. Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology with distinction, Elizabeth Mary Bowie. Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology, Olivia Rose Francis. Therese Ann Mazurkiewicz. Eminent Chancellor, that is the graduating class of 2019 from the Faculty of Kinesiology.
Good morning, and thank you. Thank you, President Macaulay, Chancellor Yedlin, parents, students, guests. It's my pleasure to be the Dean of the Faculty of Science. My name is Leslie Rigg, and I'm joined on stage today by Associate Dean Nancy Chibry and many of the faculty here in the Faculty of Science. And on behalf of all of us, I'd like to congratulate our Science of Faculty graduates. This is certainly a special day. It's a day to celebrate, to reflect, and to think about the accomplishments that you've made and those that you will make. It is a day of new beginnings. Today you transition. You've been a student for several years. I won't give it a number, it might vary. And today you move from being one of our valued students to one of our valued alumni. I really, truly wish you all the best. We warmly welcome you into a diverse faculty of science, the family of alumni that you are now joining. There are over 25,000 of you located in all corners of the world, and all of you are bursting with potential, creativity, and innovation. So now, as we say in science, creativity sparks discovery. I challenge you to go and create a spark, and with that spark, ignite the world. Eminent Chancellor, by the authority of the Council of the Faculty of Science, we have the honor to present the following graduates.
For the degree Bachelor of Science in Actuarial Science, Nisha Kiribanlu. For the degree Bachelor of Science, Honors in Applied Chemistry, First Class, Cooperative Education Program, Chow Young Chung. For the degree Bachelor of Science, Honors in Biochemistry, First Class, Jingjing Dunanma. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Biological Sciences, Kimia Punania Latsal. Robin Nicole Goodfellow. Celia Haq. Rima Harim. Nujrat Huma. Liam Alexander Keeler-Young. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Biological Sciences with distinction, Anmol Mutani. With distinction, Reina Darshan Natwani. For the degree Bachelor of Science Honors in Cellular, Molecular, and Microbial Biology and Zoology First Class, Christina Bohe. For the degree Bachelor of Science Honors in Cellular, Molecular, and Microbiology First Class, Bachelor of Science in Psychology with distinction, Lauren Whitney Dikowski. For degree Bachelor of Science in Cellular, Molecular, and Microbial Biology, Mai Kan Duong. Evan Kenneth Hui. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, Freddie Jose Aswane. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Chemistry with distinction, Mitchell David Epp. Denzel John Lobo. With distinction, Sergei Talisberbe. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, Matthew Evans Anuto. Shenzin Xiao. For the combined degree Bachelor of Science Honors in Astrophysics First Class, Bachelor of Science Honors in Computer Science First Class, Bryson Robert Lawton. For the combined program, Bachelor of Science Honors in Computer Science First Class, Bachelor of Music and Integrated Studies with distinction, Bachelor of Music and Integrated Studies with distinction, and Bachelor of Science Honors in Computer Science First Class, Janet Carmen Leahy. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Computer Science Internship Program, Aiden James Bielk. William Dang. Brenton David Kruger, Internship Program. Matthew Joseph Daniel Pawaschek, Internship Program. Michael Chu. Glenn Taylor Skeleton, with distinction. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Ecology, Kanie Rochelle Hilderman. With distinction, Allison Burnett. Teresa Itzel Jacomora. For the degree Bachelor of Science in General Mathematics, Ryan Donald Isaac. Zihi Wang. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Geology, Samuel Elijah Ridout. Matteo Gianni DeMarco. Masali Malaj Manuja Senayake. Stephen Paul Votelin. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Geophysics, Bachelor of Science in Geology, and the Bachelor of Science in Geology, Bachelor of Science in Geophysics, Allison Jane Altanoff. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, Mursal Muhammad Zarif. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Natural Sciences, Gunur Singh Brar. Aisha Imran. Manit Mahil. Aliriza Mujahidi Kansari. Olwa Shamire Akinioloa Olifaje. Larib Umar. For the degree Bachelor of Science Honors in Physics First Class, John Richard Burniston. First Class Honors, Reina Zibakish. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Zoology with Distinction, Victoria Amber Shildnick. Rachel Marie Ward. Xianwen Dang. Eminent Chancellor, that is a graduating class of 2019 from the Faculty of Science. Thank you.
Congratulations. Eminent Chancellor, President Macaulay, platform guests, family and friends, and all of our graduates. My name is Jim DeWald. I'm very pleased to be the Dean of the Haskayne School of Business. And along with Associate Dean Sherry Weaver, we will be presenting graduates from the Bachelor of Commerce program. Now, commerce, that's a word that everybody knows what it means, but it's not in our everyday language. But when you start to think about the dynamism of commerce and you realize this building, these chairs, our clothes, what we eat, how we got here, everything is run by commerce. And we're so proud of the graduates of this program that they've learned the skills to be leaders in commerce. More importantly, they've learned how important it is to frame all of their commerce activities around sound ethics, which is completely in line with our namesake, Dick Haskayne. So with that, Eminent Chancellor, on the authority of the Council of the Haskayne School of Business, I'm very pleased to present these graduates of the Bachelor of Commerce program.
For the degree Bachelor of Commerce, Faris Al-Rabi. Claire Lorraine Anderson. Olawatumisin Abimbola Aruliba. With distinction, Chase Alexander Brent. Asif Bucks. With distinction, Brian Chu. Marina El Mahalawe. With distinction, Ruth Isabel Galindo. With distinction, Alexander Joseph Gall. With distinction, Kirsten Brianne Gillett. Akash Goji. Ji Ying Guan. Xiao Tong Hu. Alexander Alfonso Ennis Ibanelli. John Jameson. Pardeep Kaur Jaswal. With distinction, Kevin Elliott Jenkin. Su Yun Jung. Kevin Calcutt. Monica Lau. Colin James Lee. Hong Chi Lee. Si-Yu Lee. Stella Lee. Zhao Xin Lin. With distinction, Breton Davis Atkinson Loader. Michael Gordon Metka. Matthew Wade Miller. Spencer Millard with distinction. Syed Osama Hussein Naqvi. Kelsey Michael Nealon. Hidayat Nexed. Sandra Nguyen. Oops. Simran Parmer. Julia Catherine Pastega. Carson Joseph Petrovich. Bryce Ann Rankel. John Roland Salem. Adis Selimovich. Curtis Jeffrey Shug. Aaron Timothy Statz. Josiah Zain Tan. Avita Caroline Trawinsky. Joseph Ephraim Valencia with distinction. With distinction, Julian Marcus Williams. Kyle J. Kyung Yang. Nicholas Chao Jin Yao. Eminent Chancellor, that is the graduating class of 2019 from the Haskayne School of Business. Thank you.
Chancellor Yedlin, President Macaulay, faculty and staff, family and friends, and most of all graduates. My name is Anders Nygren. I have the distinct privilege to serve as the acting dean of the Schulich School of Engineering, and I'm joined today by Associate Dean Paul Ziade to present the graduates from the Schulich School of Engineering. So to the Schulich School of Engineering graduates, you have accomplished so much in the short few years that you have been with our school. And yet we know this is only the beginning of your journey. You will now go on to use your engineering knowledge to become leaders in your profession. Your entrepreneurial spirit will lead to innovative solutions to the challenges of our society. You will be part of teams that will create the new industries in our province. And your contributions and your leadership will be critical to Calgary's future prosperity. Graduates of the Schulich School of Engineering, we will watch your careers with pride. We will watch your careers unfold with pride, knowing that it was here that it all started. Eminent Chancellor, by the authority of the Council of the Schulich School of Engineering, we have the honor to present the following graduates.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering, Lucas Jeremiah Duque. Davood Malikzadeh. Pankti Shah. With distinction, Natasha Jade Bourne. Tung Nok Wong. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Mimuna Zafar. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, Yuje He. Evan Mickelham. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Geomatics Engineering, Trisha Carlette Escorpizo. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering with distinction, David Allen Cooksley. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Oil and Gas Engineering, Patrick Udom. Haoye Zhang. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Software Engineering, Quan An Fan. Eminent Chancellor, that is the graduating class of 2019 from the Schulich School of Engineering. Thank you.
Well, congratulations, graduates. We are now at the point in our ceremony where we single out a few graduates for special recognition, those students who've excelled in their programs to the point where they're recognized as a medal winner. The details of the medals we're awarding at this ceremony can be found on page 11 of your Convocation program. Eminent Chancellor, President Macaulay, it's my honor to present to you, the platform party, graduands, and everybody else assembled here today, the following medal winners. Fintan Stanley, the Governor General's Gold Medal in PhD category, please. Fintan received his PhD in biochemistry and molecular biology. His thesis focused on the health effects of alpha particle radiation and radon gas exposure, taking a multidisciplinary approach that incorporated techniques spanning confocal microscopy, 3D printing, and population data set analysis. His wide-ranging approach extended beyond the lab, as Fintan also devoted time and energy to student government, community engagement, and science communication. He has received several awards, including the Daniel Family Foundation Award for Excellence in Community Engagement, and his work has been acknowledged as providing the key evidence that served as the basis for health protection legislation in Alberta. Congratulations, Fintan. Aaron Stevenson will receive the Chancellor's Graduate Medal in the PhD category. Aaron is a Leaders in Medicine candidate who has completed her PhD, which focused on multiple sclerosis and how changes in the brain microenvironment can promote detrimental inflammation in the brain and spinal cord. Aaron has presented her work internationally, published in top-tier journals, and has received prestigious scholarships, including the CIHR Vanier Canada Graduate Scholarship. Outside of academia, Aaron has volunteered with the Special Olympics and multiple sclerosis community outreach events. Aaron has an ability to multitask the demands of research, medical school, community, and athletic involvement. And oh, by the way, she achieved a perfect GPA of 4.0. Congratulations, Aaron. Daniel Korchinski is the winner of the Chancellor's Graduate Medal in the Master's category. Daniel is a 3-time University of Calgary graduate, receiving his Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, a Bachelor of Science in Physics, and now a Master's of Science in Physics. His research and publication record ranges from quantum cryptography to biomedical imaging to the intersection of statistical physics and neuroscience. His thesis work has been presented on 3 continents and was recently recognized as the best student oral presentation at the Canadian Association of Physicists annual conference. In addition to conducting research in his studies, he devoted significant time to mentorship of high school and undergraduate students, as well as science outreach in the community. Along the way, he launched a sounding rocket in the Arctic Circle with the Canadian-Norwegian rocketry team before studying abroad in Oslo. And he graduates with a cumulative GPA of 3.97. Congratulations, Daniel.
It gives me great pleasure now to thank you all for attending this convocation ceremony and supporting our graduates. It's been so inspiring to see everybody cross the stage with their futures waiting before them. Thank you to our esteemed Cummings School of Medicine, School of Architecture, Planning and Landscape, the faculties of Law, Nursing, Science, Veterinary Medicine, Haskayne School of Business, Schulich School of Engineering and Graduate Studies. Congratulations to our honorary degree recipient, the Honorable Madam Justice Sheila Martin, Supreme Court Justice. Your quest for justice and equality and commitment to education have left and will continue to leave an indelible mark on Canadians for generations to come. And congratulations to our Order of the University of Calgary recipient, Douglas Mork, who is a leader in early animal wellness and care and committed to improving integrative practices that underpin the overall goal of One Health. Congratulations to our medal winners, Finton Stanley, Aaron Stevenson, and Daniel Korchinski. And before I officially close convocation, I want to remind everybody that there's a big football game tomorrow starting at 1 o'clock. And as I came into the robing room this morning, Chancellor Emeritus Brian Norford pulled something out of his pocket, and he said, "I've worn this at 2 Vanier Cups where the dinos have played. How about those dinosaurs?" And this is from the 1983 Vanier Cup in Toronto. So tomorrow I'm going to be wearing this button, and I hope we'll see all of you at the game. Kickoff is at 1 o'clock. And the weather is going to be way better than it was last weekend for the Hardy Cup. The Mitchell Bowl is going to be, they're saying 8 degrees, I think, so much better than whatever it was, -4 or worse. So to continue, our convocation ceremony was accompanied by music, thanks to some very talented individuals. I'd like to thank Alf Miller, our piper, Elder Rod Hunter, who performed the honor song, Joelle Welling for performing the national anthem, and the Sidewinders for providing music. A special thank you to all the staff, faculty, and volunteers who have worked so hard behind the scenes to make today's convocation ceremony unfold smoothly. To our graduates, throughout this ceremony, we have recognized your years of dedication and commitment to your studies and extracurricular activities. You've worked hard, and we're proud of all that you've accomplished, and you should be proud of yourselves too. Today is a day to celebrate. It is a marker in your life's journey, wherever life takes you. Whether you choose to pursue further studies or start finding your purpose in work, today marks both an end and a beginning. You're now officially a University of Calgary graduate, a distinction you will carry with you for the rest of your life. Welcome to the University of Calgary alumni family. I declare this convocation closed. Please stand for the departure of our processions.